I wish I had something witty to say in my opening. Something along the lines of, I think this week will prove that even against a Lego figure, Clooney is still the worst Batman. But George Clooney is the guy, starting about a decade ago, that became like the Pez dispenser of awards. He just kept spitting out nominations. And now, yeah, sure, he won an Academy Award last year for producing. And the Oscar for Best Money goes to, but I can't help but think, as a storyteller, there's no more Pez. Otherwise, why is he losing to Lego? I often ask the question, why does this story need to be told? I will admit, part of the reason I went to go see The Monuments Men was it sounded like a very interesting story, a part of World War II you've never really heard of before. Part of me believes that The Monuments Men is an important story to tell because it's crucial to note that the Nazis were wiping history clean in a lot of disturbing ways, and that includes the world's great art. Alright, so it's an important story to tell, but is it a good story? It is a good story on a lot of levels, but let me tell you, it is one of the most simple and straightforward stories I have seen in a film in a long time. It's basically a band of misfit, unprepared soldiers that have to go deep into Nazi territory and steal back treasures. Stripes meets Indiana Jones, without the adventure. That doesn't mean without the comedy, though. I knew they were trying to hide something in all the commercials and the trailers, trying to sell it off as pure drama, because Clooney's approach to filmmaking and the stories he likes to tell are always slightly irreverent. There's always humor to them. This, of course, becomes even more evident when he brings in comedic actors like Bill Murray, John Goodman, and Bob Balaban. You know, with that cast, I'm surprised it's not the Coen brothers or Wes Anderson that directed this film. This does arguably create the most light-hearted World War II film since The Dirty Dozen, because the cast really creates a lot of chemistry and a few good laughs. Which is the other reason why I went to go see this. Bob Balaban and Bill Murray specifically create the best chemistry. They're like two bickering brothers. There's a lot of fun teasing between the two of them, and some poignant connection. There's one scene that really brought in some dramatic poignancy and showed Bill Murray's amazing range as an actor. But you can't just give it to one of them, because Bill Murray and Bob Balaban both really carried the film, and so they are the Monuments Men for the win. But as brilliant as they were, their scenes together were still very telling of a larger problem within the film. Clooney must have known what type of story this was going to be, but he also evidently really wanted to make it a different kind of war story. Hence the commercials making it seem like it was Saving Private Ryan. It is, in my opinion, a comedy, but throughout the film they try to force dramatic moments and war movie staples. Okay, so we need a romance. We could go the French guy and John Goodman. Nope, I got it. Jason Bourne and the Elf Queen. Whatever. Which is seemingly the attitude that Clooney and the filmmaking team took with the pace, the editing, and the storytelling within the film. These moments, which were supposed to be poignant, really just came out of nowhere, and because of that, it lessened the dramatic effect. All these scenes came out of nowhere, and not in a whoa, didn't see that coming kind of way. More of a what the hell movie was that supposed to be in kind of way. There was really only one tense moment in the entire story, and so I felt that they really should have just gone in the dramedy direction that it naturally progressed to, rather than taking itself too seriously. Because it was a mixed bag, because they really couldn't choose a direction, and because there was no real tension within the film, the rest of it was borderline dull. I actually enjoyed the film, but because it had so many issues and no real direction, I can't recommend it. It's a burn it. Poll question, what is your favorite war movie? I'm gonna go out on a limb and say it's probably more exciting than this one. As always, leave your answers in the comment section below. But until next time, school's out.